Nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering willows lay the village of Oakhaven. It was a place where life moved at a gentler pace, where traditions held strong, and where the true meaning of heroism was understood. Unlike other places that celebrated strength or victories in battle, Oakhaven honored something far greater, the guiding values that shone from within. Every year the villagers gathered for a special ceremony, not to crown the strongest or the swiftest, but to honor the individual who best embodied the values of courage, integrity, compassion, and humility. This year, a young man named Jacob found himself drawn to the heart of the tradition.
I long to understand the true essence of heroism, a yearning that burns within me like a flickering candle in the night. I believe that true heroes are found not in grand tales of conquest, but in the quiet corners of everyday life, in the choices made and the actions taken when no one is looking.
Jacob's journey to uncover the meaning of heroism was about to begin, a journey that would lead him to the doorsteps of the most unlikely heroes Oakhaven had ever known. He was eager to learn, his heart open to the wisdom that the village elders held. Little did he know, his quest would not only reveal the depths of heroism to him, but also inspire the entire village to embrace the hero within themselves. Jacob's first stop was the cozy cottage of Anna, the village nurse. Anna was known for her gentle touch and her unwavering dedication to the sick and suffering. Day or night she answered their calls, her heart filled with a quiet strength that had seen the village through countless trials.
Courage isn't the absence of fear, Jacob. It's doing what needs to be done even when you're afraid. Facing illness and despair every day has taught me the true meaning of courage. It isn't about being fearless, but about finding the strength to keep going, to offer comfort and care even when my own heart feels heavy.
Her words resonated with a passage from the Bible that Jacob remembered. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9.
As I left Anna's cottage, I realized that courage wasn't about grand gestures or heroic feats. It was the quiet strength that allowed Anna to face each day with unwavering dedication, to be a beacon of hope in the face of suffering.
Jacob's next encounter was with Mr. Grant, the village blacksmith. Mr. Grant was a man of few words, his hands calloused from years of shaping metal over a fiery forge. Yet his work ethic and honesty were renowned throughout Oakhaven.
Observing Mr. Grant meticulously crafting horseshoes, I noticed the dedication and precision in every strike of his hammer.
Integrity is about doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Every horseshoe I craft, every nail I hammer is a testament to my commitment to quality and honesty, values I hold dearer than any profit.
His words echoed a verse from Proverbs. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. Proverbs 11:3.
I understood that integrity wasn't a quality reserved for special occasions. It was the bedrock of Mr. Grant's life, evident in every carefully crafted horseshoe, a silent promise of quality and trustworthiness.
The aroma of freshly baked bread led Jacob to Miss Clara's bakery, a place where warmth and kindness seemed to rise with every loaf. Miss Clara, with her infectious laughter and her heart as big as her oven, had a way of making everyone feel welcome.
Compassion is the language of the soul, Jacob, she said, her eyes twinkling as she handed him a warm, crusty roll.
She believed that every act of kindness, no matter how small, had the power to touch lives and spread warmth. Whether it was adding an extra pastry to a struggling family's order, or offering a listening ear to a troubled soul, Miss Clara's compassion knew no bounds.
Her words reminded Jacob of a passage from the Bible. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Ephesians 4:32.
Jacob realized that compassion wasn't about grand gestures or charitable donations. It was about the everyday acts of kindness that Miss Clara so effortlessly embodied, turning her bakery into a haven of warmth and generosity. Finally, Jacob sought the wisdom of Elder Samuel, the oldest and wisest member of Oakhaven. Elder Samuel, with his kind eyes and gentle demeanor, had seen countless seasons come and go. He lived a simple life guided by quiet wisdom and an unshakable faith.
Humility is not thinking less of yourself, Jacob, but thinking of yourself less, Elder Samuel explained, his voice a low rumble that spoke of years and wisdom.
He believed that true strength lay not in self-importance but in lifting others up. He led by example, always willing to lend a helping hand, never seeking recognition or praise.
His words brought to mind a verse from Philippians. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Philippians 2:3.
Jacob understood that humility wasn't about diminishing oneself, it was about recognizing the inherent worth in others, about using one's strengths to uplift and empower, just as Elder Samuel had done for generations in Oakhaven. As the day of the ceremony arrived, the village square buzzed with anticipation. Jacob stood among his fellow villagers, his heart full of newfound understanding. He had discovered that heroism wasn't found in extraordinary feats, but in the everyday choices of ordinary people. The ceremony commenced, and one by one, villagers stepped forward, not to boast of victories or conquests, but to share stories of everyday heroism. They spoke of Anna's unwavering courage, Mr. Grant's steadfast integrity, Miss Clara's boundless compassion, and Elder Samuel's quiet humility. As the ceremony concluded, a hush fell over the crowd. A voice, filled with warmth and wisdom, echoed through the square. Each one of us has the potential for heroism within us. It lies not in the grand pronouncements, but in the quiet choices we make each day. Choose courage over fear, integrity over deceit, compassion over indifference, humility over pride. These are the values that make heroes of us all. And as the villagers dispersed, the words of the ceremony lingered in the air, a gentle reminder that heroism was not a destination, but a journey that began with a single courageous step.